to lockdown day 432 of our quarantine. We are pumping out episodes because I know how bored everybody is at home.
And we are,
And,
so.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm like I'm not 400 pounds.
I don't know how I'm not.
I know. So this week of this episode, because you might get two this week, we are going to talk. We're going to read the emails that came in for our free mask extravaganza giveaway. Which the masks are a big hit.
They're adorable. They're like the cutest thing. So my cousin's wife made them. She like makes all different things. She has like a Facebook page and everything. It's May Makes by Shimei, and it's on our page and everything. And you can order them, and you can order different things. So she does a great job, and she's quick, really quick.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of surprised at how many people have reached out for these masks.
Yeah.
It really is cute. So what we did is we had, as you know, for those who are listening, we had people write in stories, and we gave these masks away. So, we're going to read the stories to you.
Yeah.
And I think the train of thought for me is what we're hoping is maybe you will continue to write stories in without having to get a mask. Because we don't have any more. But it would be nice to share these stories throughout this COVID experience.
And like I said before, when people write us their like personal stories, they always say like, I just feel so much better. Like I just needed to, I didn't know I needed to tell that. I didn't, like I feel so much better writing it down or whatever. So just an FYI.
It helps us to give you more of us.
Yeah. And more content. And they can tell us things like, because we don't know where they're from or, where they work or who these people are. So it's, we can tell their stories.
All right. Do you want me to go first?
Sure. I think you have one more than me.
All right.
Okay.
So this is from Courtney.
Okay.
And Courtney says, how has this affected my life? Well, I got laid off from my medical scribe / CMA job. Ugh. I have become a stay-at-home mother again to my 3-year-old. Parentheses, which I am not cut out for. Nobody's cut out to be a stay-at-home mom for a 3-year-old, unless you're insane. I am also in recovery and have had a very routine schedule for the past 3 years. So that's tough when you're in recovery and all of a sudden there's no routine anymore. Yeah. Safe to say my whole routine has been flipped on its head. I've been doing a lot of Zoom meetings, long nature hawks. She's been doing long nature hawks, also known as hikes in my world. Cleaning, playing, teaching, and napping. Teaching, oh my God.
Oh, I can't.
Taking all this one day at a time and a lot of the serenity prayer. Mm-hmm. So that is tough. I know I have family members who have some addictions, and it's not easy. They're kind of going off the grid a little bit.
Yeah.
So God bless you for trying to keep it together with a 3-year-old in the house.
Yeah, keep that some sort of schedule going every day.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Having kids at home, it's
tough.
Let me turn my phone off so you don't hear that during the recording. So, Courtney, thanks for writing in. Did she get a mask?
Yeah.
I think she got a mask. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the mask. And good luck having your daughter at home. And hopefully this will end soon for all of us.
Yeah.
Okay, Laura, go ahead. What you got?
Okay. This is from Elizabeth. Hi, I'm a dental assistant that was mandatory laid off about 3 weeks ago. It's scary because my job is on the top of the list for high risk. In the meantime, I have collected unemployment and turned the negative into a positive and said I could use this time to spend more close time with my son. During this pandemic, I have been making the best of it as much as I can. I have a 6-month-old, so trying to stay in a routine has been very helpful. You have to stay in a routine with a 6-month-old. Exactly. It can't help you every day. He's clueless as to how scary it is out there, but if I'm using common sense to protect him, I'm keeping him safe as well as keeping a positive mind. Things I like to do to keep my mind off of this outbreak / lockdown. Get up every day in a good mood and think it's a new day. Walk, weather permitting, / Zumba, at-home workouts, or treadmill. Binging on Grim and Lock and Key on Netflix. It's a must-watch, people, she says.
What is it, Grim, Lock, and Key?
Yeah. Mike read those. They're like graphic novel, right? Graphic novel?
That's 2 different shows, she said.
Oh, Grim. and then Lock and Key. Grim, and then Lock and Key.
Oh, good thing you said that, because I would have been looking for Grim, Lock and Key. And
I don't know Grim, but Lock and Key is like one of the, not a comic book, graphic novel. And
that I'm not gonna lie, you lost me a graphic novel.
I know, I'm not in. They love them, and people like love them, so it's a big hit. And she's saying it's a must watch. If you're looking for something, keeping myself informed on what's going on around me, but not submerging myself in the news to make me have anxiety attacks. Good idea. Be positive, be your own inspiration, and stay home to protect you and your loved ones. Stay healthy and safe, Elizabeth. So,
well, she's right. It's hard having a 6-month-old home when on a good day, let alone being locked in your house, and you don't want to take the baby anyway because you're worried, and I get it, Right.
And exercise. It helps everybody.
Yes.
What is, like...
But
go ahead.
They keep shutting everything down. And I know they don't want people, like, mixing in, but the more you shut down, the more you're forcing people to congregate in other places because they need to get outside. You know?
But, I mean, you can get outside and not be near anybody.
Right, but like they wanted to shut down a woods near us, the entire woods. You can go in those woods, it's miles and miles wide and not see a soul, so I don't know why you would shut that down.
Well, I think there's one near us that they said, like, it was, people went one, like, weekend and it was beautiful out, and they were like, we literally couldn't get out of the car. There were so many people in that parking lot.
I will say, I've been to that one, and that's exactly what it's like.
So I get that, because that isn't. If you have 200 people in there, and you're on the paths, you can't be 6 feet apart, so like but people made good decisions and left and went home and stuff. Right. But like you can go around your neighborhood, you can walk on side streets, like you can totally get out when it's nice out. And then there's 8 million workout things you can do on your phone, your TV, old videos, anything.
You were working out with Julian Edelman the other day.
Of course I was. I know. I think I missed Danny and Mandola. I'm going to have to check.
I don't know which one I would want to work out with more if I had to make a choice, because I love me some Danny Amendola.
I do too, but I think Julian's funnier.
I don't know, but Danny's nice to look at.
They both are. Yeah, but she's definitely right. Get moving, do something, keep on a schedule. Don't sit and just stare at the news.
I think a schedule is huge.
Yes.
Like, even with, I have the 3 kids at the home, and thank God, I have to say thank God this is when they're older.
Yeah, I keep saying that. Please, thank God I don't have like a 2nd grader or something.
Yes, and so I'm able to keep them like, okay, get your schoolwork done, and then we'll go outside for a little bit, and then we'll do this. And the days are going, but by the time I know when it's time for dinner, and then they kind of do their own thing. But, I mean, it's really hard for people with young kids, toddlers and stuff, and because they don't understand. Mm-hmm. It's hard. Yeah. So I get it.
Yeah, hang in there.
All right, so we're gonna move on to Alexis. Good thing we're not doing last names, because I couldn't even go there. All right, Alexis. Good evening. I love your podcast. I was told about it by some ladies that work in the OR, and I have been listening since the start. Thank you. Makes me so excited when I hear these. You guys don't know how excited I get when I get emails. I've learned so much from the podcast. Well, that's kind of nice to hear, too, because I don't know what we talk about half the time. And have brought about every book you have referenced. I work at one of the major hospitals in Boston. I work for an IV therapy team. As I'm sure you know, things have been extremely stressful, and working is pretty much all I've been doing. Even when I'm home, I'm pretty much locked away for fear of being a carrier of COVID-19 and getting one of the people I live with sick. That is a big fear of all of us, not for nothing. That being said, I love what I do. Can't wait for more episodes. Well, you get me.
I know.
They're coming fast and furious.
You're getting them million.
IV teams, God, too. You're all over the place when you're in a hospital on an IV team.
I know.
So please be safe.
I know.
Because what you're walking into.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for listening. And I have one from Stacy. It says, hi, Laura and Nicole. I am an ultrasound tech for a small company that performs mostly OB/GYN ultrasounds in an outpatient setting. I'm still working almost the same amount of hours per week. Our patients are very anxious. We always clean the room between patients, but are cleaning everything from the doorknobs to the extra chair in the room. The biggest difference for us is that we are not able to allow anyone in the room with a patient for the ultrasound.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah. For most patients, this is simply a disappointment, but for patients who are having a miscarriage or getting bad news about their pregnancy, It is much harder to have to go through it alone. I also find it much harder to express empathy with half of my face covered by a mask. I am finding myself taking longer to do exams because I am allowing my patients to FaceTime their partners or take a small video to show them at home. I am trying even harder to get extra cute pictures to send home with patients and performing 3D and 4D ultrasounds for all patients, even when the baby doesn't want to cooperate. I do all this while talking through my mask, which is actually really hard. My patients need extra support from me during this very stressful time, but my kids do too. So when I get home from work, I literally strip down to my underwear in my front hall and put my clothes right into the washer. I take a shower, make dinner, and help with homeschooling for my 6th grade twins and my 8th grader. I'm exhausted by 8 p.m. Life is crazy right now, but I still love my job and I'm happy to be able to continue to take care of my patients through this pandemic. That said, I cannot wait until this is over. Thanks for keeping me entertained with all the Scissors and Scrubs episodes, Stacy.
That is hard. I mean, we're all facing this where you come home and you're like, what the hell am I carrying on my skin, you know, or my clothes or whatever.
I come home, I wipe my keys. I leave my bag in my car. Like, I don't even take it out anymore. Like, I just leave it there. I have my keys in my phone and that's it when I come in the house, or whatever food container I use. I wash those immediately. I wipe everything down. I put everything away. I go upstairs, get in the shower, like, scrub. I'm washing my hair more than I've ever washed my hair in my life. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta remember only to wash it all.
I got a Lysol. I can't have the old-fashioned Lysol. I've been, like, hitting everything with.
Yeah.
The smell of that old Lysol.
Yes.
Bleh.
Yeah, I hate it.
So, yeah, it's bringing back some bad memories. But, yeah, I'm Lysol on the shoes, Lysol on the bags, bleach and wipe and Purell, and I'm like, oh my God, my skin's gonna fall off.
I know. My hands are, like, raw. Yeah. But it is tough. It's tough. You still have to work. You know, at least we are still working, but, you know, most of us, so.
Yeah. But you just don't know what the hell you come into contact with half the time.
I know.
So I want to thank everybody that wrote in.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate these emails.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I love hearing from you because it makes me feel like I'm actually hearing from some, you know, people listen.
Yeah. Oh, we sent you right in and they did.
Yeah. So, and we did put a picture of a few of you up with your masks.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's getting their masks and they're loving it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even been anywhere I have to wear my mask yet, so I'm holding it aside. I can't wait to wear it, but I'm like, oh.
I know. I put it in my pocket a couple times. Like, if I was, you know, like, I'm like, oh, I'm going for a while. I'll just put it in my pocket if there's, like, a lot of people, you know, whatever.
Right.
I haven't had to wear it yet. I had it on for a minute. I don't remember what I did. I had it on, like, really quick, and that was it. But
well, I'm going to have to make the market basket run pretty soon. And I'm dreading that market basket run, but, you know, you got to do what you got to do.
I know. We've just been doing Amazon
I feel like that's
Fresh.
more going to battle than going to work.
Oh, that's definitely dirtier than going to work.
It's a nightmare going in there.
We get everything delivered now. Everything.
Yeah, no, I'm not that savvy.
It's so...
You know how old school I am. I still write my notes. You know how old school I am.
I know. It's just so nice because we're like, we don't have to go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go into those shops, so it's good.
Well, my house phone, like, yes, I still have a landline because I'm a conspiracy theory person, so I still have a landline. And it's all beat up and everything. So I literally said to Brian the other day, he's going to Home Depot. He is working 1 week on, 1 week off, so he's going to be off this week. I'm like, look it. Why don't you go get a rotary phone? At least I know it'll work.
Oh my God.
Do you know I actually have nightmares that I'm trying to call 911 and the phone doesn't work? And it's always a rotary phone.
Oh my God. It's a weird dream.
What did we do back in the day when somebody was having a heart attack?
Took forever.
That's
why everybody died.
And you know what? So my mother still has a rotary phone at her house.
Oh my God.
But she's sick enough that the numbers on the rotary are just off enough so you don't know what number you're dialing.
Is this the 8 or the 9? It's like
yeah, exactly.
In between. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a 2 or 1. I'm like, who does this? It's like the house for the insane. Why would you have a rotary phone to begin with and one with the numbers
slightly askew
so you don't know what you're dialing? And like an idiot, I tried to use it and I'm like, oh, forget it. Like,
no idea who I just called.
Somebody by the end of it.
Oh my God.
I think my mother's been slowly trying to make us all crazy from day one.
Probably. Some mothers do.
I went down there the other day and I was like, I finally convinced her to start wearing a mask. What is this, day 85 of quarantine?
We're into it.
I finally got her to start wearing a mask. So she had to go to the store and she puts a scarf on. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll take it. She covered her nose, she covered her mouth with a scarf. Mm-hmm. So I went down to see her. I'm sitting on the sidewalk. She's on the porch. And I'm like, well, where's Dad? And she's like, oh, he went back to the store. Because, you know, she had a rotten tomato that she had to return. Because I think she's looking for an excuse to get out of the house. But now she sent him down. I said, well, is he wearing a mask? Yeah, I gave him the scarf I was wearing. Mom, that kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah. It's like sharing underwear. You can't share masks.
No.
Please.
No. Don't do it.
Tell her. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What? What's the big deal? I'm like, you are not getting this at all. No. Not even a little bit.
Does she have a mask now?
Does she what?
Does she have a mask?
Yeah, but I don't know if she's wearing it.
Oh.
You know, I went down there today, wish her a happy Easter. Why don't you come on inside?
Oh my God.
No, Mom, I'm not coming inside. Well, come on, you can use the bathroom. No, Mom. Well, what if I stay on the porch while I use the bathroom? But I'm still in your home. No. They give me one big petri dish of infection. I'm not coming in.
Yeah.
So, I love her. I do.
No, they don't get it. No.
I could fill the air with my mother's stories all day long. But I won't.
No. Don't.
All right, so stay safe.
Thanks for writing in. Keep writing in.
Related. What was that?
I said keep writing in.
Yeah.
You guys have nothing else to do. I mean, you're stuck in the house all day.
Yeah, you got nothing else to do. It takes 2 seconds. Yeah. Find us, send an email. We'll read it next week.
Yeah.
We have no more masks to give, and
no, but
you can still order t-shirts. We've got some new designs out.
There's a nice pandemic one.
Happy Easter, happy belated Passover, and any other season's tidings we are wishing you. And we'll talk to you later in the week when we get some more updates.
Bye.
Bye.
Like, subscribe, rate, and review the Scissors and Scrubs podcast on whatever podcast app you listen to us on. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Scissors and Scrubs. And email us any of your stories or thoughts to scissorsnscrubs@gmail.com.